So Bitcoin is sitting at 70,741 right now, and it did drop towards 70,300 today. So I think that last time I offered a mini support at 71,500, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just check, because there's a double top. I don't know if I saw it or not. I must have seen it. I think if you watch my previous video, I must have seen it and I must have mentioned it. That was the neckline, 71,500. And now what we are seeing is basically deliverance on the double top. So this much. So the delivery on the double top is done. Now the support, of course, is $68,000. I can't offer $70,000 as a support. But as per the double top, the part is done. And Bitcoin has done a retracement of almost 30%, 35%. It almost looks like 40%. 40% of retracement from its peak. So it started here and it went all this way up, and now it is here. So somewhere here it is 50%. So $68,000 is way more of a retracement. It's here. It's almost 75% of retracement when we come down to here of $68,000, which is the neckline of the double bottom, which is a super awesome support. If we lose $68,000, Bitcoin will become bearish in a sense that we will lose our hope that Bitcoin is going to go further up, or Bitcoin is going to at least sit in this region and hold on to it. You need to understand that for the overall market, Bitcoin staying above $68,000 and playing the game between 68 to 73 is extremely important. If Bitcoin starts consolidating in this region, then when Bitcoin goes up and again goes down, the rest of the market will not go down with it. Why? Because the rest of the market will eventually realize that it is actually ranging. Right now, we see that there is bleeding in the market because of Bitcoin's drop, just because of fear. Everyone has experienced so much drama throughout the summer, which is very common in every bull run. Summer is always red. It's nothing new, but you keep on telling people, they don't listen. They experience this trauma throughout the summer, and they don't sell when it is Bitcoin is at peak, and then it goes down, and it horribly goes down. So it sets in kind of a fear. So what happens is that people generally, when they start seeing Bitcoin again losing 72K and then going down towards 70, they start panicking. They start panicking, thinking that, okay, Bitcoin is again going to go further down, and it's better to leave the market now than later. But if Bitcoin starts playing this game between 68 and 73, even if it doesn't break 73, I would have no problems with it. It can just consolidate. All it needs to do is to live inside this $5,000 range. As long as it lives there, the rest of the market is going to start pumping in a really crazy manner. And I don't see anything problematic about it, because once people realize Bitcoin is consolidating, they will start taking positions with the other coins, and the money will start flowing into altcoins. And if the rest of the market is green, people wouldn't be that much bothered with Bitcoin not doing anything, because majority of retail investors are not into Bitcoin. They are into altcoins, and they will start taking their profits, and they will leave their Bitcoin to institution, and the institution will buy in. You need to understand one thing, that institution is continuously investing billions of dollars at the range of 68K and above. That means that their average buying price is continuously going up. Last I had checked, the Bitcoin average buying was above 60K for everyone. And that means one thing, that it needs to hold above 60K till 11th of January. There's a reporting day on ETF. You cannot report a negative ETF because it's an annual report. You need to show bloody good results. And if you go and you show them negative results, the money in ETF is not institutions' money, it is public's money. Institution doesn't have money. Checked BlackRock last year. before they started investing in Bitcoin, they had only $7 billion in cash. And they are investing 20-30 billion dollars in Bitcoin. That shows that it is money flowing from outside. As an investor, if I come to you and after 1 year you tell me you are still keeping me negative, and the negative is 10-20%, even if it is zero, if it is break even, I'll leave you. I'll go in and invest in the ETF of gold, which had a massive return in comparison to going for Bitcoin that is not giving me anything. So it makes no sense to have a negative Bitcoin on 11th of January. And I think every dip that occurs, ETF needs to buy it. And I think I'll make a very long ass video about Bitcoin, but I have covered the life of Bitcoin in a video that I made called Death of Bitcoin. If you go and watch that, at that time it felt very dramatic, but I think eventually people will realize that actually why did I say it's death of Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is going to stabilize just like XRP. It's going to stop moving. And we will get there once it's a Bitcoin detail video, not for the trading video. I don't want to stretch this video any further than this. For you who is looking into trading, your support is at $68,000. As long as 68 holds, you can expect it to go back up towards $73,000 and above. Of course, your first line of resistance at that time would be 71,500, and then we will be talking about 73,600, all that stuff. But that's pretty much it.